Hey guys, Najaam here, CEO, creative director, image, lifestyle coach, and artist over at najaamlee.com, NL Art and Healing, and welcome to another episode of my blog. Today, as you can see above, the topic: are men psychic when it comes to love? Are they? We're going to talk about it because we've all come across someone, whether it's in our family, it's friends, co-workers. We've heard about these stories on talk shows such as Oprah, Ellen, The View, The Talk, on news stations, radio stations, from college, high school, and so forth. You hear these stories all the time of, especially from men, saying, she's the one for me. I saw her and I just knew that she was the one. Didn't speak to her. I'm so in love with her. She is the mother of my child. She is my wife. She's my lover. She's my everything. She's the one. I just know I'm going to marry her. Have you heard that? I know you have. I've heard it. I've heard it many times to myself, crossing throughout all these years. So this question was popped to me, and I took it on to find out more. Like, how is this possible? How do they really know that that is the person for them, that that's the mother of their child, that's the person that they're going to marry? How do men know this? And a lot of times they know this before we, the women, know this. You hear it all the time where the girl is just like,
I didn't even see him, I didn't even notice him, didn't even know he was alive, but he's always had a crush on me, he's always trying to talk to me or whatever, and I paid him no attention.
You've heard that, right? Or it's like,
oh yeah, he's my friend, that's it, he's always been there. Anything that's going on, I'm having a bad day, rough day, I call, we'll use Danny. I call Danny up and Danny's there, and, he's always there.
And Danny is the one who is in love and wants to, like, oh my gosh, what am I going to say? I know she's the one, and all this energy, and they just keep it subdued when they're in front of you. So, it's funny to me, but it's so real. This is something that happens. So I wanted to discuss it. What do you think? Has this happened to you? Are you in a relationship right now where the guy that you're with or the husband that you're with sought you out way before you even took notice? Or had a dream about you, or had visions about you, and knew like you are the one? How does that work? How does that happen? Well, this is what I've learned. I've learned that guys do have a skill. Okay? Yes, ladies, they got skills. Okay? And we have got to appreciate the skills that they do have. And one of these skills is that they have pretty good intuition when it comes to certain things. Not everything, but when it comes to certain things. And this is one of them. Picking the one that they do love, that they will marry, that they will be with. And then the other thing I want you to look at too is that a lot of the times, I think it's like 75% do land that woman, or 70%, but the 30% who have dreamed about this woman, have seen this woman, for some reason life interferes and they're not with that person. Whether she got married to someone else, or she moved away and disappeared and didn't see again, or all kinds of stuff, and then out of that 30%, like years later, maybe like in their 40s or 50s, sometimes in their 60s, they cross paths. That same person, they cross paths, and once they cross paths and they see each other, they hold on for dear life. Okay, because they've always known this was the person for them. And for some reason, our eyes, at that point, the veil comes off and we're like, oh, How come I didn't see you before? Hello, it happens, right? So men in this particular area do have some skills. We got to give them credit for that. And it's so beautiful how, especially from a young age, because a lot of this happens when they're like little boys in elementary, middle school, high school, sometimes even college, I would say. They have this inkling, something that just pulls them to that girl, to that one, out of all the many. Like, there are thousands of girls, but they see that one in an instant. They just know. And it's just this feeling. They can't control it. They can't take their mind off it. It's like an action of, I have to get to her. I have to do something. I have to make her know that I am the one. I have to make her know that she's the, And a lot of times, sometimes they get very, very pushy and kind of scare the girl away, no fault of their own. They just like really, really eager because this vision has been pressing in their mind and on their heart for so many years. For us, we are so blinded, we don't even see them. We're looking at the next guy to the right or to the left of them. And we think, oh, that is the one. And most of the time, we pick up the bad ones. Okay, ladies? We pick up the ones who are no good for us, who treat us bad, who, the tough, rugged ones or whatever. The ones that really, really don't care about us to that point. But it's one of those soft side, in the back, laid back, chill, looking, really about their business, about their things, but they have that other eye looking at you, and they are the ones, ladies, who are the ones you should be with, okay? And they're the ones who are saying, she needs to be with me, she needs to be with me, oh my gosh, she needs to be with me, and so it's so important just to, like, take a step a little bit and clear our thoughts, clear the energy, and allow our inner self to let go on what we think is the one for us, or that ideal of what the one for us, because that very one could be standing in front of you and you have passed him for so many years, so many times, and he's actually one that's been dreaming about you for so long. Right? And so that's the goddess within that has to, develop and connect with, where she's calm and seated and open to the possibilities of allowing something positive and beautiful and better to flow through into her life. And no more of trying to orchestrate, this is how he has to look, these eyes, this, whatever, his body shape, his body height, all that description on the outside is so not really important. Yes, there has to be an attraction, but it's not the most important. What's really important is on the inside and what he can do on the outside for you as a family. His mindset is like, I want to take care of her. I want to make sure I have a house for her. She's set. She's not worried about things. That she can trust me. That I can take care of us. I can take care of her. And, that she is happy. And, most men are basically thinking on these levels of wanting to make sure his queen, his goddess, is set and is all right. And is happy. It's the most important thing on their mind is, I want to make her laugh. I want to make her smile. I want to make her, be the light that when I first saw her. They want to keep that image of that light going and going and going. So they'll do what it takes to make sure that light within you stays shining. Alright? So, yes, men are psychic when it comes to love. That's my stamp on this particular subject, and it is a good thing, ladies, to just step aside our own ego and allow the universe to take control. All right, love you guys. I hope this was awesome. You like this discussion, please like this video and share it among your friends and family and fans. Help me grow this channel. And also subscribe, as you see over here somewhere. Subscribe now, right below. And also go And check out my website over at Najaamlee.com, as well as my shop, Shop NL Art, for all the art that you can think of by me, abstract expressionism. And any comment that you're doing down below, hashtag it with Najaam Lee, okay? Thank you so much for joining me today. Of course, I will be in another video just for you on this whole dating and relationship and finding the one and building that goddess and, you know, everything when it comes to love. Alright? See you in another video. Talk soon. Bye.